May I come in?
A third party would be required.
What was Donald's mother doing here?
We're having a chat.
About what?
A third party is truly required.
No, sister, no third party. You and I are due for a talk. You have to stop this campaign against me.
You can stop it at any time.
How?
Confess and resign.
You are attempting to destroy my reputation. But the result of this is going to be your removal, not mine.
What are you doing in this school?
I'm trying to do good.
Or even more to the point, what are you doing in the priesthood?
You are single-handedly holding this school and parish back.
From what?
Progressive education and a welcoming church?
You cannot distract me, Father Flynn. This isn't about my behavior, it's about yours.
It's about your unfounded suspicions.
That's right. I have suspicions.
But you know what I don't understand is why do you suspect me? What have I done?
You gave that boy wine to drink and then you let him take the blame.
That's completely untrue. Have you talked to Mr. McGinn?
All McGinn knows is the boy drank wine. He does not know how he came to drink it.
Did his mother have something to add to that?
No.
So that's it. There's nothing there.
I'm not
If
satisfied.
you're not satisfied, then go talk to the boy then.
No, he'd protect you. That's what he's been doing.
Why would he do that?
Because you have seduced him.
You are insane. You've got it in your head that I've corrupted this child after giving him wine, and nothing I say will change that.
That's right.
This isn't about the wine, not really. You got a fundamental mistrust of me even before this incident. It was you who warned Sister James to be on the lookout, wasn't it?
That's true.
So you admit it.
Certainly.
Why?
Because I know people.
That's not good enough.
It won't have to be.
How's that?
You will tell me what you've done.
Oh, I will.
Yes?
You know, I'm not one of your truant boys, sister. You know, Sister James is convinced that I'm innocent.
Well, of course you talked to Sister James.
Did you know that Donald's father beats him?
Yes.
And might that not account for the odd behavior that Sister James noticed in the boy?
It might.
And what? What is it? What did you hear? What did you see that convinced you so thoroughly?
What does it matter?
I want to know.
On the first day of the school year, I saw you touch William London's wrist, and I saw him pull away.
That's all.
That was all.
But that's nothing.
What are you writing now?
You leave me no choice. I'm writing down what you say. I tend to get too flustered to remember the details of an upsetting conversation. This may be important, especially when I talk to the Monsignor about having you removed as principal of the school.
This morning, before I spoke with Mrs. Mueller, I took the precaution of calling the last parish to which you were assigned.
What did he say?
Who?
The pastor.
I did not speak to the pastor, I spoke to one of the nuns.
You should have spoken to the pastor.
I spoke to a nun.
The church is very clear that was not the proper route for you to have taken, sister.
Why? Do you have an understanding, you and he? Father Flynn, you have a history.
No right to go rummaging through
This
my past.
is your third parish in 5 years.
Call the pastor and ask him why I left. It was perfectly innocent.
I will not call the pastor.
What nun did you speak to?
I won't say.
I am a good priest, and there's nothing in my record to suggest otherwise.
You will go after another child and another until you are stopped.
I have not touched a child.
You have.
You haven't the slightest proof of anything.
But I have my certainty. And armed with that, I will go to your last parish, or the one before that if need be. I will find a parent, Father Flynn. Trust me, I will. A parent who probably doesn't know you're still working with children. And once I do that, you will be exposed. You may even be attacked, metaphorically or otherwise.
No right to act on your own. You are a member of a religious order. You have taken vows, obedience being one of them. You have no right to step outside of the church.
I will step outside of the church if that's what needs to be done, though the door should shut behind me. I will do what needs to be done, Father. If it means I'm damned to hell. You should understand that, or you will mistake me. Now, did you give Donald Mueller wine to drink?
Have you never done anything wrong?
I have.
A mortal sin.
Yes.
And?
I confessed it. Did you give Donald Mueller wine to drink?
Whatever I have done, I have left in the hands of my confessor. As have you. We are the same.
We are not the same. A dog that bites is a dog that bites. I do not justify what I do wrong and go on. I admit it, desist, and take my medicine. Now, did you give Donald Mueller wine to drink?
No.
Mental reservation.
No.
You lie. Very well. If you won't leave my office, I will. And once I go, I will not stop.
Wait.
You will request a transfer to a different parish. You'll take a leave of absence until it is granted.
And do what for the love of God? My life is here.
Don't.
Please, are we people? Am I flesh and blood like you, or are we just ideas and convictions? I can't say everything. There are things I can't say, even if you can't imagine the explanation why, sister. Remember that there are circumstances beyond your knowledge. Even if you feel certainty, it is an emotion, not a fact. In the spirit of charity, I appeal to you, but on behalf of my life's work, you must behave responsibly. I put myself in your hands.
I don't want you.
My reputation is at stake.
You can preserve your reputation.
If you say these things, I will not be able to continue my work in the community.
Your work in the community should be discontinued.
So you would leave me with nothing.
That's not true. It's Donald Mueller who has nothing, and you took full
I
advantage
have
of
not
it.
done anything wrong. I care about the boy very much.
Why? Because you smile at him, and sympathize with him, and talk with him as if you were the
The
same.
child needed a friend.
You are a cheat. That warm sensation you got when that boy looked at you with trust was not the sensation of virtue. It can be gotten by a drunkard from his tot of rum. You are a disgrace to the collar. The only reason you haven't been thrown out of the church is the decline in vocations.
I can fight you.
You will lose.
You can't know that.
I know.
Where is your compassion?
Nowhere you can get at it. Stay here. Compose yourself. Use the phone if you like. Good day, Father. I have no sympathy for you. I know you're invulnerable to true regret. Cut your nails.
Yes, this is Father Brendan Flynn of the St. Nicholas Parish. Yes, I need to make an appointment to see the bishop.